What if you could watch a wild polar bear walking across endless Arctic ice in the same afternoon spot, massive whales breaking the surface of freezing waters? But that is just the tip of the iceberg. Mountains rise straight from frozen landscapes, and the ocean is filled with towering walls of ice. Every view feels powerful, every moment feels unreal. This is Greenland, a land where nature still rules and the world feels untouched, where towering glaciers move slowly toward the sea and silence stretches farther than the eye can see. Greenland is not a place of crowds or busy cities. It is a place of raw landscapes, powerful forces, and breathtaking beauty. Every moment here feels distant, wild, and unforgettable. Today, we are going to explore this extraordinary land together, from drifting icebergs and dramatic fjords to remote Arctic towns and ancient Inuit culture. This is not just a journey across a country. It is a journey to one of the last truly wild places on Earth. Greenland is the largest island on Earth that is not a continent. It is so vast that most of it has never been touched by roads. More than 80% of Greenland is covered by ice. An ice sheet so massive it holds nearly 10% of the world's fresh water. Despite its extreme environment, people have lived here for thousands of years. The Inuit culture was shaped by ice wind in the sea. Everything from their traditions to their survival is connected to the Arctic landscape. Greenland is also one of the quietest places on Earth. There are no highways crossing the country, no trains connecting cities. Most towns can only be reached by boat or by air. Here distance feels different. Time moves slower. Wildlife dominates this land. Polar bears roam the northern ice, whales glide through icy fjords, and Arctic foxes move silently across the tundra. In summer, the sun barely sets. In winter, darkness allows the northern lights to paint the sky. Greenland is a place of extremes, light and darkness, ice and ocean, silence and power, a land that feels both ancient and alive. Greenland is a land shaped by ice. For thousands of years, glaciers have carved valleys and fjords deep into the earth. These rivers of ice move slowly, almost silently, toward the ocean. When they reach the sea, they break apart, giving birth to massive icebergs. Some of these icebergs are larger than buildings. They drift quietly through dark waters, changing shape as they melt. No two are ever the same, each one a frozen sculpture created by time. Along Greenland's coast, deep fjords stretch for hundreds of kilometers. Towering cliffs rise straight from the water, often covered in snow and ice. In places like the Ilulissat Ice Fjord, one of the most active glacier systems on Earth, ice moves faster than almost anywhere else. Here the sound of cracking ice echoes through the air. Beyond, the ice mountains rise sharply from the land. Jagged peaks covered in snow stand against endless skies. In summer, patches of green tundra appear, wild, untamed, and fragile. Greenland's landscapes feel endless, open, vast, and overwhelming. This is a place where nature feels powerful and human presence feels small. A world of ice, water, and sky. One of the oldest ways to travel across this frozen world is by dog sled. Teams of powerful dogs pull silently across snow and ice. The only sounds are the wind and the rhythm of movement. For centuries, this was the lifeline of the Arctic. Along the coast, kayaks move carefully through icy waters, gliding between towering icebergs that drift slowly beside them. The ocean here feels alive, cold, and immense. Every paddle stroke feels small against the scale of the landscape. Hiking in Greenland is unlike anywhere else. There are no marked trails, no crowded viewpoints, only open wilderness stretching in every direction. Each step forward feels like true exploration. When night finally arrives, the sky becomes the main attraction. In winter, the northern lights appear, soft waves of green, purple, and white, moving silently above the frozen land. A reminder that even in darkness, Greenland is full of life. Life in Greenland has always been shaped by nature. For thousands of years, people have learned how to survive in a land of ice, wind, and long winters. Their traditions were built around the sea, the snow, and the changing seasons. Today, this way of life continues. Small coastal communities sit between mountains and water. Colorful houses stand out against white snow and dark rock. Here, modern life and ancient traditions exist side by side. Fishing remains an important part of daily life. Boats move slowly through icy waters while nets are prepared and catches are brought ashore. Handcrafted clothing tools and artwork reflect generations of Arctic knowledge. Life here moves at a different pace. There are no crowded streets, no rush. Days are shaped by daylight, weather, and the needs of the community. People rely on one another, especially during the long winter months. Living in Greenland means living with distance from the rest of the world, from noise and from constant movement. Here, isolation is part of daily life. In the capital city of Nuuk, modern life meets ancient tradition. Colorful buildings line the coastline, standing out against rock, snow, and sea. Art, music, and design tell stories of Arctic identity. Beyond, the capital towns become quieter, where daily life feels simple and deeply connected to nature. Fishing boats rest in icy harbors, and sled dogs wait patiently nearby. In Greenland, culture is not loud. It is calm, practical, and resilient. Stories are passed down through generations. Stories of survival, of respect, and of balance with the environment. Here, the Arctic is not something to conquer. It is something to understand, something to live with. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, take a moment to like the video